What's up, everybody? Jeffrey Markham here, and today I'm going to show you exactly how I delete my door handles. It's a lot easier than you might think, and hopefully I can show you how to do it so you can go ahead and do yours. So, first step, I found it's easiest to cut everything out in a square or a rectangle. You don't want to be trying to fill these holes individually. I did that on my first door, and it came out well, but it's just a whole lot more time and a whole lot more effort. If you could do it all in one big piece, straight edges, it's a whole lot easier. Once you get that cut out, prep the edges so you can weld. Get ready to weld. You're going to need an inch space all the way around. Prepare your patch panel. Last night I made a video showing exactly how I got this cut out, so go ahead and check that out if you need to. Once you got the patch panel ready, be sure that you have a 1/16 to an 1/8 inch gap all the way around your piece. You need that little gap for the weld to deposit into, because if it deposits on top, there's more grinding and less penetration, and that's just a worse weld. So leave a little space and you'll just get a whole better results, and it'll save you a lot more time. Alright, so now the patch panel is tacked in. All corners and in the middle if you can. Space them out. I use these triangle magnets. They're flat side to ensure that everything stays flush and level. You do not want that welded above the plane, or you're going to be stuck grinding. So if you can't get it level, it's okay to have it just a hair below, and then you can do a skim of Bondo, but try to get that as level as you can. And now this guy is ready to be welded. So the thing with welding thin sheet metal is you can't just do a fat bead all the way around. You're stuck doing either little worms or a tack and a tack and a tack. And what you're going to want to do is do a tack or a little tiny bead, evenly spaced, maybe corner to corner to corner, or at least 6 inches if you got a big area. Every 6 inches, work your way around, evenly distribute that heat. You don't want anything warping or popping up at all. Your welding, as for your settings, it's going to be pretty low. I've got the 180 and I'm just running off the normal household 120. Don't need the 220 for this at all. 120 volt is more than enough. I have all the settings turned down to for the 22 gauge metal. So just do little tiny tacks or beads jumping around, and try to keep the height of your weld as low as you can to save your time grinding and everything, and putting in heat afterwards, because grinding puts in a whole bunch of heat. So if it's super low, less grinding, less heat, less chance of warping in the end. It sucks to have it welded perfectly just to warp it from your grinding. Alright, so I'm going to start welding this up, see how this goes. Alrighty, so here it is, halfway, 2/3 of the way through. Just inching my way along, connecting up all the tacks. Not too much longer to go, then I gotta grind. Tried to get away with not putting on my sleeves. It was 104 degrees out, so I tried to get away with it, but the little sparks got worse than the heat, so here we go. Alright, and here it is, finally finished up, all welded up, ready for the grinding. You might find some pinholes here and there that you have to come back and do some tacks on, but other than that, grind away and you're good to go. Just a bunch of tacks all the way around. Alrighty, here is the final result. There's a couple spots that I might need to attack, but other than that, it's good to go. Quick skim of Bondo, and I'm all set, ready for primer. There's a little bend in the door that I couldn't achieve with the tools I had here, so it's a little bit lower than flush on the end, but like I said, the skim of Bondo should take care of that. And that's it. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Just a bunch of tacks welded around, and you're good to go. All done with my Lincoln Power MIG 180 Dual. Check back, I'll have a video showing this thing all painted up, and you can see the end results here soon. So check back. Thanks.